Hi guys, my name is Sarah Adenaike and I'm going to be your trainer for today. I'll tell you a bit about myself before I get into it. So I've worked in the financial sector for over a decade now for multiple organizations locally and globally. I've worked in the UK, in the Philippines, in Dubai, in Luxembourg, and so many other countries. I've worked very closely with regulators. I've worked for the regulator. I've worked for multiple financial institutions, leading up on their financial framework, helping them manage their systems and control better in order to manage financial crime. I've led on, due diligence products across the globe. So today I'll be training you on the topic of effective AML due diligence for corporate entities and beneficial owners. I'm going to quickly run through the outline for today's topic. The first thing is understanding corporate due diligence. Then we're going to look at beneficial ownership, practical techniques, regulatory framework, risk mitigation strategies, and the utilization of technology. Now, what do we mean when we say understanding corporate due diligence? It's very important for us to introduce the topic to give a better understanding of what we mean when we refer to corporate due diligence. Corporate due diligence refers to the comprehensive process by which firms assess the risk associated with their corporate clients, partners, and transactions to prevent involvement in illicit activities such as money laundering, fraud, or terrorist financing. The long and short of it is you want to get to understand who is your customer. Because if you don't know your customer, how do you assess the risk? How do you manage the risk? And how do you mitigate the risk that your customer poses? It's very important for us to also look at why is corporate due diligence important, because sometimes when people don't understand the importance of something, they don't do a good job of it. So we're going to be looking at why it's important for us to conduct corporate due diligence on our clients. It's an essential practice that safeguards your firm from financial crime risks while ensuring compliance and promoting responsible business operation. It's very important to understand why we do what we do. Apart from the fact that it's a regulatory obligation, you also want to protect your firm from the bad guys. I always say to people, you can't totally eradicate financial crime, but you can minimize the impact of it by knowing who your customers are, i.e., by doing your due diligence on them.